Time for high school basketball game night. Now here's your play-by-play announcers for tonight's game.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another night of basketball action right here on Scenic Sports Network. Bobby Price, Mitt Kirkland with you, and our videographer tonight is Brian Nyman. And Mitt, we've got a great crowd here for this ball game tonight, as it always is with the Tigers and the Cougars.
And Bobby, this game has become as big a rivalry as a football rivalry. You
Yes,
know, over the last 5 years, we've seen this gym packed out and Dothan's Norhview gym packed out when they play each other. One interesting thing about this game last year, I was looking up how they turned out last year. Dothan won the first meeting between these two teams by a score of 67 to 55. Norhview won the second meeting 54 to 50. But the most interesting thing about it is Dothan won at Norhview and Norhview won at Dothan. So we'll see if Northview's going to be able to come in tonight and beat the Tigers on their home court, or if the Tigers will say, no way in our den.
Yeah, no way, Jose, huh?
Yeah.
All right, starting for Northview will be Marquez White, number 1, Antonio Mitchell, 15, Brandon Gardner, 21, Octavius Marsh, 23, and Luther Grimsley, number 32. Over for Dothan, it's 10, Devon Gooden, 12, Adrian Kirkland, 14, Timothy Cruz, Bernard McGee, number 15, Devontae Johnson, number 44. Northview controls, and White double dribbles. So turned over, 1 for Northview.
So Northview, first possession, they turned the ball over. And, one thing I noticed, Bobby, we had an opportunity to see both of these teams play at the downtown Dothan Hoops Classic, and both of them make a lot of three-point attempts. So we'll see if they do a lot of three-pointers or try to move the ball in and get some baskets in the paint.
All right, Gooden with the ball, gives it to McGee. 14, shoots long, 44 is up and taps it in. Devontae Johnson on the board for Dothan.
So Dothan gets that first basket in the paint after a missed three-point attempt. Dothan's coming out playing very aggressive.
Here comes McGee. Dishes to number 12. It's no good. Big rebound from 15, Antonio Mitchell.
Now, you're talking about somebody who can defy gravity. That's number 15, Antonio Mitchell. He can get up on the boards. They've got to get him involved in this game early if Northview want to try to win this game, if they're going to have a chance of winning this game.
All right, Dothan pulls up, sets up their play. Adrian Kirkland at the mid-court stripe in the key. And we have a timeout called on the floor by Dothan's coach, DeCedric Sumter.
And, Bobby, one thing we can talk about this rivalry, over the years, we've seen this game close. Most of the time, they're very close. We've seen it go into double and triple overtime.
Yep.
And, anything can happen when these two teams suit up on the basketball court. So, this is like their championship,
yeah.
regardless of the records, And we've seen some players from these teams go on and play at the next level. Right now, Northview, I had the opportunity to talk to Xavier Gibson doing the Downtown Hoops Classic, and he's now a starter with Florida State in the toughest conference in college basketball, the ACC.
And but they played Auburn in the Southeastern Conference last week, and the Auburn Tigers beat them.
Yeah. So, these guys are looking for other opportunities to play at the next level. So, their performance on the floor.
What a move on the baseline to number 44 by Devontae Johnson. But as he goes up, he is fouled by 21.
That's Brandon Gardner called for the foul. At the line is number 44, Devontae Johnson. He has put the only points on the scoreboard tonight for either team.
And he misses that first one. Going back to the Hoops Classic, Dothan just missed a ton of free throws.
Well, Bobby, the thing that stood out to me in the game, Northview game, and in the Dothan game, is this excessive number of three-point attempts.
Yeah.
Northview went late in the fourth. They were 0 for 25 from behind the three-point line. Dothan was 1 of 13 in the first half in their only appearance in the game.
Marsh's shot was long, followed by Grimsley for 2.
So both teams have worked it inside tonight, and we'll see if they continue to take it inside and try to get some points down low.
Gooden from the corner gets it back out to the top of the key to number 12, Adrian Kirkland. McGee under the basket. Number 44 is going to come to the line again.
And it looks like the strategy for Dothan tonight is take it inside, get it into the hands of Johnson, and try to get some points, either pick up the foul.
So Gardner picks up his second. Johnson 1 for 2 with 3 points. 1 for 3. As number 33 comes into the game, Jeremiah Carroll for Northview. Second attempt here for Johnson. 1 for 3. He makes that one.
So Johnson has all 4 of Dothan's points.
Here comes the Cougars. 15 Mitchell. Jumper puts it in for 2.
Boy, that was a beautiful floater that time by Antonio Mitchell. He was able to hang in there and shoot that ball and knock it in for 2.
All right, Kirkland with the ball. Tried to go inside to number 10, Gooden.
That was a little miscommunication that time between Kirkland and Gooden, and it goes out of bounds, so the Tigers turn the ball over.
So Andre Walker comes into the game, number 43, along with number 30, Franklin Williams, for the Tigers. Mitchell pulls it back out to number 23, Octavius Marsh. To the basket's long. And we get a foul's got to be called. And we'll see who that number is. 43.
That was Andre Walker. Is that
it's Andre.
Andre, okay.
Wouldn't go in for 15. Another whistle. So Franklin Williams gets a foul. Antonio Mitchell at the free throw line. It's knotted at 4 apiece. First one's in.
That gives Mitchell 3 points.
So Mobley comes into the game as Cruz sits down.
And it gives Northview the lead by 1. And he makes both of them. And it's a 2-point Northview lead, 6-4.
4:50 left in the first period. So number 12, Kirkland, gets it to McGee. Over to 21, Mobley. Looks. Gets it to Kirkland. Kirkland brings out to the top of the key, sets up a new play. To 43, Walker. Back to Kirkland. McGee. No, that's not McGee. It is. McGee pulls up and shoots. And does not go in.
Kirkland gets a big rebound on the miss.
.21 shoots a short. Loose ball. Dothan still keeps it. And he pulls it back out to Mobley. Mobley looks for some help from Kirkland. Number 12 shoots a 3, short. 15, Antonio Mitchell comes up with a huge rebound. As he really got up that time.
Yeah, like I said, Bobby, he can write his autograph on the top of the rims. I'm at the top of the backboard, probably. Williams comes up with the steal and loses it, but Dothan able to maintain possession.
Number 12 shoots Kirkland. All right, there's timeout here with
Adrian Kirkland picks up the foul.
So we got wholesale substitutions coming in. So the Cougars, number 2, Jonathan Carmichael, will toss it in. It's a 6-4 Northview lead. White drives the baseline, puts it in.
That was a nice shot that time coming from Marquez White. And Northview's on top by 4, 8-4. After Dothan took an early lead. Only one player on Dothan's team has scored so far. And Bobby, all 4 points have come from Devontae Johnson.
So 43, I mean. Walker picks up his second.
So he's going to take a seat, and into the game is, waiting to come into the game is number 33, Mark Ford.
2:37 left in the first period of play. It's an 8-4 lead for the Cougars. Looking for more as Marquez White looks. Jalen Harris brings it back out, saves it. Marquez White. Shoots short. Mobley comes down with a big rebound for Dothan. Here comes McGee. 14 shoots a 3.
That time Timothy Cruz was able to knock it in from downtown for a 3, and he's only the second Dothan player to score. But Northview comes right back with the basket.
Marquez White, coast to coast.
So Northview up by 3, 10-7.
Inside, Walker loses it. Here comes Marquez White once again, up and in.
I tell you what, White has stepped it up. That's 6 points for him, and Northview's up by 5, 12-7. Yeah.
Minute 20. McGee looks to drive, has to pull out to Cruz now. Back to McGee. McGee comes back to Cruz. And it's won't fall, and here comes Northview. 50 seconds.
That's an offensive foul. What happened, Bobby? He lowered his shoulder like that. If he had gone in straight, he would have been okay. So Jalen Harris picks up the foul. We're down to under a minute, 48 seconds left in the first period, and it's Northview holding on to a 5-point lead.
All right, Cruz gets it across midcourt. Mobley pulls up and forward, and it's knocked away. And a big rebound from 32, Luther Grimsley. 30 seconds. So it's going to stay with Northview. All right, number 12 is coming into the game. This is Des Cole for Northview as Mitchell gets a break with 21 seconds. 14's coming in. This is Marcus Davis as Grimsley gets a break. $18 seconds and counting. To Carmichael. To Des Cole. As we get down to 8 seconds, Marcus Davis with the ball. 5 shoots, misses. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter of play. It's Northview 12 and Dothan 7. Got this. All right, the same starting five is in for the start of the second quarter for the Dothan Tigers, trailing by 5, 12-7.
And Bobby, if you look at that first period, the difference in the score is the aggressiveness of Northview. They've been very aggressive going to the basket, and the scoring has been a little more balanced than Dothan. Dothan's only got 2 players who have scored, and they've got to find a way. Some of the other players have got to get involved in this game.
All right, Northview was able to get the rebound and hold on to it. So we're back on their end of the court. Des Cole stays in the game along with Marquez White. The 23, Octavius Marsh. Luther Grimsley, number 32. The shot is off the mark. And a put back in by number 15, Antonio Mitchell.
That's 6 points for Mitchell. He's been a factor here early in this game, and that's so important for Northview.
Kirkland looks, gets it to 14, Cruz. And a foul's going to be called against Northview.
That's Des Coleman picks up his first foul. The 4th team foul.
So it's set up a new play. Cruz at top of the key. McGee looks, drives, shoots. It's blocked. And a big rebound by Mitchell once again.
And that time what happened, Mitchell went up high and he caused McGee to alter his shot.
Marsh. Mitchell drives the baseline, puts it in.
Dothan's going to have to find a way to stop Mitchell, because right now he's running things, Bobby.
He is. That 16-7 lead for Dothan. Number 12 drains a 3.
And Dothan had to have that one, Bobby. They had gone on a dry spell here, and Northview was just really pulling away from them, but that was a big 3-pointer coming from Adrian Kirkland.
All right, here's the inbounds toss. 6:02 left in the half. It's Northview 16-10. Northview working the ball around. Cole gets it to Marquez White. Back to Marsh. Marsh to Marquez White. Back over to Marsh again. Gives it to Antonio Mitchell. Back to Marsh, and White at the top of the key. 15 Mitchell. And a put in by number 23 Marsh for the Cougars.
That time Dothan did a poor job of blocking out under the basket and allowed Marsh to get the ball and put it up. Kirkland for another 3.
So Gooden's going to get hit with that foul.
Foul's call on Devon Gooden, his first.
That's the 5th foul by Dothan. 4 for Northview. 4:49 left in the half. Cole to Marsh, and then comes back to Cole again. In number 32, misses. And number 10, Devon Gooden, big rebound for the Tigers. McGee shoots off the mark.
Great hustle that time by
steal.
That was Cruz with the steal. Good spin move that time by Devontae Johnson.
3:52. It is 18-12. Dothan still down by 6. Jump ball.
That time Devon Good did a good job of tying up Grimsley for the jump ball, and possession error. It will stay with the Cougars. Well, they call a foul
on Gooden.
Yeah, that's his second.
Number 30 Ford comes into the game.
30 goes in. That's Franklin Williams, and so
a lot of confusion.
This is a shooting foul. Well, I'm not sure what happened there.
All right, so 32 is going to shoot Grimsley. Misses the first. So Franklin Williams and Mark Ford comes in. Johnson gets a break. Second free throw, missed by both.
Mitchell gets the rebound and puts it back up, and we have another foul. Franklin Williams picks up his second foul. And Norhview wants a timeout. They're leading 18-12 with 3:37 left in the second period.
All right, here we are at the free throw line for number 15, Antonio Mitchell. 3:37 left in the second period. Mitchell makes it perfect. He's 3 for 3 and 3 field goals, so he has 9 points. Makes them both.
So Mitchell is having a good game here, Bobby, and he had to have one for Norhview to have a chance to win this game. And right now they are up by 8, 20-12. Grimsley goes for the steal and goes out of bounds, so the ball will go back to the Tigers of Dothan.
So number 12, Kirkland, will toss it in to Cruz. Forward in the corner, back to Kirkland. Now it's Cruz. McGee tried to go inside to Williams.
To Franklin, Franklin Williams. And
so Good Johnson comes back in.
Bobby, what Dothan's got to do is find some consistency on their offense. Right now, they're not doing very much, and Norhview has controlled the tempo of this game. They've pretty much controlled this game. So Dothan's got to find somebody that's going to step up for them. If you look on the Norhview side, Antonio Mitchell has definitely stepped up tonight. He's put in 10 points here in the first half.
All right, comes to Harris, to number 20 in the corner, Miles Atkins. White shoots, misses. Here comes Kirkland. Cruz gets it to McGee, puts it up, and it's in.
And that's what they needed, Bobby. They needed somebody to step up and make a play. That time, Bernard McGee did what they needed.
Jalen Harris gets it across over to Marquez White. All the way to number 15, shoots, misses. And 33 gets a rebound. This is Ford. Dothan on the fast break. Number 12 is off. 33 fouls.
So Mark Ford picks up his first foul. So Northview will be going to the line there in the bonus.
So it'll be the 1-and-1 with 2:08 left, 20-14. Dothan down by 6. So we have a little debate here at the scoring table.
There's a little discussion going on here. So, but Bobby, so far, you know, if you have to evaluate the game or just kind of size it up, you got to give Northview the edge right now because they have been more aggressive. They've been attacking the basket and just doing the things they need to do. And Dothan is, you know, they're still taking too many three-point attempts. They've got to try to get it in the paint now. One of the problems they're having down low is that a big target to shoot over is Antonio Mitchell, number 15 for Northview. Technical foul call against Dothan. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. There's a discussion going on with the officials. There's a technical foul call against the Dothan bench.
Well, I think it's an illegal substitution. They didn't properly wave Johnson back in when he came.
So Jalen Harris puts in his first points of the night.
Here's the second one. Makes them both. So he just then shot the 1-and-1
right
bonus. So here's the technical.
So Northview's up by 8, and he can add on to that lead. So Harris is 3 of 3. And this could turn out to be a 4-point possession.
And they keep the ball.
Well, he misses the 4th attempt. So he's 3 of 4.
All right, here we go with Marquez White. 2:05 left in the first half of play.
And it's a 9-point Northview lead, 23-14. Dothan put up 7 points in the first, and they've only been able to put up 7 points in the second.
Turnaround jumper by Mitchell is short.
Great hustle that time by Jalen Harris.
Gives him 5 points, 25-14.
An 11-point lead for Northview.
Won't fall. And Marquez White comes up and gets a huge rebound. Minute 22 left.
And Northview commits a turnover. Dothan just got to have somebody to step up, Bobby. They haven't had anybody to step up in this game. And Northview scoring has been a lot more balanced. They have 5 players that have scored. Dothan has 4 now.
McGee almost loses it. Number 10, offensive foul. That's Gooden's 3rd.
It's going to be a long night for Gooden.
Mobley gets set to come back in. The 1:03 left, 25-14.
Tigers are struggling here in the first half, and Northview's doing a good job of moving the ball and getting their players involved.
Harris to Marquez White. Start the rotation over to 23, Octavius Marsh. Grimsley got it. Now it's back into Jalen Harris again. 37 seconds.
Nice backdoor over to Antonio Mitchell. 12 points for Mitchell here in the first half. Then he gets the rebound after the miss by Dothan.
13 seconds. Six seconds. Marsh looks. And he misses the shot. So at the half, it's 27-14. It's Norhview over Dothan. All right, back at Dothan High School Gymnasium tonight, where Norhview and Dothan are going at it. And Dothan is not playing their best game tonight.
They really aren't, Bobby, and you can't win a game scoring 7 points per period.
No.
And right now, that's what Dothan's done. They've only put up 14 points in the first half. And you got one player with Norhview that has 12 points. So Dothan whole team has outscored him by only 2 points. And Norhview came out that second period and put up 15 to Dothan 7. So they practically more than doubled them. But Dothan can come back in the second half, Bobby. They've got to find out a way to slow down number 15, Antonio Mitchell. They've got to do a better job of getting rebounding and not giving second chance shots to Norhview. Now what Northview's got to do is continue to do what they did the first half, and that's attack the basket and rebound and attack. And so it's going to be an uphill struggle for the Tigers, but the hole is not too deep for them to climb out of.
All right, Harris remains in the game, and he starts the third period. Gets it over to Artavius Marsh, and back to Marquez White. Inside to 15, turnaround jumper is good. So Mitchell just picks up where he left off at the half.
Mitchell had 12 points in the first half. That gives him 14, and he ties Dothan. Leading scorer for Dothan in the first half was number 44, Devontae Johnson, with 6. I tell you, Bernard McGee is going to have to get involved in this game. He's a big part of this Tiger offense.
The ball would not fall, so 14 will come to the line as 32 Grimsley picks up a foul.
At the line is number 14, Timothy Cruz. He had a three-pointer earlier. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gives him 4 points. Dothan down by 16. Make it 15.
So Dothan's got to come out early, Bobby, and try to establish something here in the second half and try to get the tempo of this game in that favors them.
So Dothan's able to come up with a rebound. Norhview unable to convert, and Dothan can cut into the lead if we can.
Good hustle that time by Jalen Harris, knocking it out of bounds. And Bobby, the funny thing about it is these guys played against each other on the football field.
Yeah. Nice basket for Tim Cruz.
So Cruz has come out and put up 4 points in the second half for a total of 7.
29-18. White to 23 under the basket. 14 picks up the foul.
That time Dothan defense totally broke down. Number 23, Marsh, was wide open.
At the line is Artavius Marsh with 2 points from the first half. Misses. Has another as Mobley comes in, and Gooden takes a seat with 3 fouls. So second free throw for Marsh coming up. It's in the air. It's good.
So Marsh is 1 of 2. That gives him 3 points for the game. And Dothan turns the ball over.
So here comes Marquez White. Wouldn't fall. Devontae Johnson on the fast break.
And a collision on the court, but I think both of them are okay. That was number 44 for Dothan and Devontae Johnson, and number 5, Jalen Harris for Northview. And it goes out of bounds off Northview.
All right, Kirkland shoots it to Cruz, who takes a 3-point shot. Won't fall. So it stays with the Cougars. 5:48 left in the third period, 30-18. It's still a Northview lead.
And Northview has pretty much led the entire game. Dothan took a 4-2 lead early, but it's been all Northview since then. Grimsley gets the roll and draws the foul.
So Mobley gets the foul.
4 points for Luther Grimsley.
Grimsley at the free throw line, puts up the first one. It's there.
So Grimsley makes a 3-point play out of it. So it's a 15-point lead again, 33-18. Northview leading Dothan.
McGee looks. And he's going to be fouled by Grimsley, I believe. Yep, he'll pick up his second.
So Devontae Johnson's at the line. He's 2 of 4 from the line tonight. He has a total of 6 points. He's the leading Dothan scorer. Well, he was. He's not any longer. Cruz is leading with 7 points.
It's up and in good. 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Second one's coming. It's up.
And it's no good. We mentioned earlier, Bobby, about these games between Northview and Dothan, and it's amazing. Last year we talked about how Dothan won the first game at Northview, and Northview won the second game at Dothan. So right now it doesn't look like a home court advantage. A good battle for the rebound, and a great hustle that time by the white shirts that time for the Tigers.
Just can't get it to go in.
So Grimsley picks up another foul. So Devontae Johnson's back at the line. He's shooting about 50% tonight.
He's 3 for 6. Makes that one.
So Grimsley takes a seat.
And Brandon Gardner comes in for the Cougars. Misses. McGee gets the rebound. Can't make it fall.
White gets the rebound for Northview.
Northview working the ball around.
That time Kirkland did a good job of stepping into that passing lane and picking that one off.
McGee puts up his second point. 4 for the night.
And Dothan's doing a good job, Bobby, defensively. That time they called the ball out of bounds off Dothan. They went for the steal and were unsuccessful at it, but it was an outstanding effort.
Yes, it was.
So we're down to an 11-point game, 33-22.
4:34 left in
Dothan has scored more points in the first half of this third than they scored in each one of the quarters, but that doesn't last long.
Miles Atkins with a three-pointer.
So every time it looks like Dothan's going to ease back into this game, Norhview comes up with what they have to do, a big play.
Yep, Dothan gets to keep it. Dothan still unable to get the ball in, so McGee's going to try.
Dothan had cut that lead down to 11 points before that three-pointer by Atkins.
McGee looks to go in. Gets it out to Kirkland.
Great assist that time coming from McGee over to Devontae Johnson. And Dothan comes up with the steal.
Mobley
and they lose
loses
it right back. Great hustle by both teams, Bobby.
Yep.
Outstanding effort.
Marquez White pulls it up. 15. So the foul's going to be on 14. Number 4. First one's up and in for Mitchell.
Mitchell's perfect from the line tonight. He's 5 of 5. 15 points.
So Mitchell eyes the basket again.
And he stays perfect. So it's back to a 14-point lead.
38-24, 3:16 left in the half. Excuse me, the third period. McGee's blocked. So Dothan's able to get a steal.
You know, Bobby, if you look at it, Norhview has more size than Dothan. And McGee loses it out of bounds.
.247 left to 38-24.
Cruz goes for the steal, and he's called for the foul. His second.
Marquez White get a steal here. Number 12.
Working goes for the three and misses. If he had to hit that one, it would have brought the crowd to their feet.
Yep.
Mitchell.
Boy,
he's having an outstanding game. Antonio Mitchell.
40-24.
18 points for Mitchell. And a 16-point Norhview lead.
Go under 2 minutes of this third period, 40-24. Grimsley. No, excuse me, Octavius Mobley will not go. Dothan fails on this attempt. So White gets it down to the corner. And a foul's going to be called against number 14.
That's his third. Neither team in the bonus. Substitutions in the game. Northview number 23, 14, and 33. Marsh, Marcus Davis, and Jeremiah Carroll.
All right, here comes the toss to Davis. Davis to Mitchell. Loses the ball, but it stays with Northview.
Devon Gooden back in the game for the Tigers, and he's got 3 fouls, so he's got to be careful.
So it comes into Octavius Marsh. Marsh hanging with the ball. Over to Mitchell.
And he throws it away. Johnson drives in and goes out of bounds off of Northview.
So Marquez White comes back in as Jeremiah Carroll sits down. 53.6 seconds left in this third. Here comes Gooden out. Blocked. And White gets the rebound.
16-point lead. We're winding down to the end of the third. Northview on top, 40-24. Dothan's put up 10 points this period, and Northview's put up 13.
Number 2, this is Carmichael. All right, McGee's going to toss it in for Dothan. No, it's going to be Gooden. Gooden gets it to Kirkland with 10 seconds. Gooden drives. Nice touch.
That time a nice floater by Devon Gooden at the buzzer, Bobby. That was a big play for Dothan. They needed something. They're trailing by 14, so we're at the end of 3. It's a 40-26 Northview lead.
There's 8 minutes left in this one. Do you think Dothan's got enough to muster to pull this thing out?
Well, what Dothan's going to have to come out and do early in the first 2 or 3 minutes of this half, they've got to put up some points. I mean, some quick points, and try to get it down into single digits. And Northview, hey, they just got to keep doing what they're doing, and they have done it tonight.
Gooden to the basket, and blocking foul's got to be called on 15. Mitchell, that's his first.
Mitchell's done a really good job of staying out of foul trouble tonight.
So Gooden comes to the line with 2 points.
And Gooden had that basket at the buzzer to end the third period.
And misses the first one. Makes a second.
So Gooden gets 1 of 2, and he's put up 3 points for the Tigers here. So that lead is back down to 13.
$15 missed one, Mitt.
He did. He hadn't missed very many. And Johnson was calling for help, and in the meantime, he commits a violation, so they turn it over to the Northview Cougars.
So White comes down to toss it in. McGee gets the 6th point of the night.
After the steal, and we're down to an 11-point game, Bobby. Dothan's going into the press. They're going to try to force some turnovers and get some points off turnovers.
2-shot foul. Mitchell misses again.
Foul's called on number 33, Mark Ford.
His second.
Mitchell's at the line. He's perfect from the line. He's 6 of 6. And he misses that one. He has 18 points in the game, leading all scorers.
He misses both of them.
And Dothan can get back within single digits if they can score on this possession. Norhview has pretty much dominated this game, Bobby, through the first 3 periods.
So Octavius Mobley's in. Gets the basket.
That time Mobley did a good job of controlling the ball and getting the layup, so we're down to a 9-point game.
McGee comes up with it. 6:37. 14.
A big 3 coming from Cruz. That's his second 3 of the game, and we're down to a 6-point game after it was just a 16-point game not too long ago. Ford is being double teamed.
Yeah.
And Dothan calls a timeout. A full timeout, Bobby. And we have a game. We talk about these games, how many of them we've seen in the past where it looks like one team is going to blow the other team away, and then the other team finds a way to get back into the game.
Yeah, and the coach comes over and says, "What did he call? Timeout?"
Yeah, so we're down. We have 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game, and it's a 6-point Norhview lead. Bobby, what has happened here, Dothan has come out and put up 8 points to Norhview 0 in the 4th.
Yeah, well, you know, we said they had to do it in order to get back in it, and I think they're pretty close to back in it.
They are. We said they needed to get it down within single digits, and they've been able to do it, and that's because they put forth the effort. Now, what Northview's got to do is just settle down and take control of this game again. Right now, they've let Dothan get some momentum going, and Dothan is really going after it now.
So McGee calls the play. Octavius Marsh won't fall.
Marsh misses the 3.
Mitchell.
And he double dribbled.
Double dribble. Another turnover by Norhview.
So the fans are getting that money's worth now.
Here comes Cruz.
Great hustle by Dothan. And the ball goes into Johnson, and he's fouled. Now, the thing Dothan can't start doing is going for all these threes, Bobby. You know, that's what they've done in the past.
Marquez White picks up his first. At the line is Devontae Johnson,
and he's shooting 50%.
Yeah.
He'll hit one, miss one. So these are big free throws for Johnson. So he continues to struggle from the line.
So Johnson misses.
Johnson has 10 points in the game for the Tigers. And he continues his 50% shooting. And we're down to a 5-point game. And Norhview is yet to score here in the 4th, and we played about 2.5 minutes. And Dothan commits a foul.
1-1. So Northview's in the bonus.
That was number 21, Octavius Mobley, called for the foul.
So Mobley commits the foul.
Going to the line is number 32, Luther Grimsley. He's 1 of 3 from the line.
With 5 points tonight. So here we go with Grimsley. Off.
Grimsley misses the free throw. Dothan gets the rebound.
Cruz gets it across quickly. 5:26. Jumper by Mobley goes in.
That was a big shot, Bobby.
Big shot. 3 points.
So it's a 40-37. Dothan has put up 11 points to Northview 0.
Octavius March back out to Marquez White. White drives toward the baseline and almost loses it. And a steal by Cruz. Count it.
In. That's unbelievable, Bobby. Timothy Cruz comes up with a big steal, and they count the basket, and we're down to a 1-point game.
Jonathan Carmichael.
And Cruz can tie the score if he makes this a 3-point play. Carmichael takes a seat.
As 5, Jalen Harris comes back in. Antonio Mitchell's back in for the Cougars.
So Cruz misses the shot that would have tied the score.
4:41 left. Mitchell looks. Octavius Marsh back to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to look for the hot hand again as he kind of went cold. Puts it up and in.
And Mitchell comes with a big shot for his 20th point of the game. A nice floater. Dothan comes right back, misses a shot, gets the rebound, and put it up, and we have a foul. That's going to be on Luther Grimsley. That'll be 4 for him. At the line is number 21, Octavius Mobley. This is his first trip to the line tonight. He has 4 points. The Cougars on top by 3 after leading by as many as 16.
Big play.
The Cougars led by 14 going into the 4th.
Two big free throws.
And we're back to a 1-point game, Bobby.
Wow.
We said that at the same time.
So we can we can look for a lot of action here as Northview has only scored 2 points in this period and Dothan has poured it on.
Right, and we played 3 minutes and 50 seconds in the 4th, and Northview, like you said, has only scored 2 points, and those coming from Mitchell. Now, just kind of recapping the scoring by periods, at the end of 1, Northview led 12-7. They took a 27-14 lead into halftime, and they led 40-26 going into the 4th period. But they've only managed to put up 2 points, and Dothan has come out and they have 16 points. Right now, Dothan's on a 16-2 run, and Northview has led by as many, if I'm not mistaken, is 17. But like I said, I think if it was the other way around, you would have seen Northview fighting back into this game. It's just the kind of competition that exists between these schools.
All right, here comes Northview on the attack here. Octavius Marsh with the ball. Gets it to Jalen Harris. And now to Antonio Mitchell. who's been the hot hand tonight for the Cougars. Short.
And Bob, I was looking at halftime in the warm-ups. Marsh hit 5 threes in a row, so you know it wasn't a bad shot for him because he can knock them in from downtown.
So McGee comes to Grimsley, driving a basket.
Oh,
that was a clutch. Dothan takes the lead. Loose ball. And Dothan gets the ball back.
So Dothan has come from 17 down to take a 1-point lead with 3:11 left, and they have the ball. Boy, that Dothan side has come alive, Bobby.
Yes, they have. Here comes McGee. Back to McGee again as Mobley was a bit off balance. 2:52. Dothan up by 1.
Dothan's taking some time off the clock. But Bobby, this is a classic. This is what you expect from these two teams when they get up on the court against each other.
2:26 and counting. All right, Johnson comes out to the top. Mobley to Johnson. Oh, yeah.
Good strong move that time by Devontae Johnson. Dothan goes up by 3, 45-42. Just under 2 minutes left. And it's still by McGee. So Norhview wants a timeout after Dothan comes from 17 points down to take a 5-point lead with 1:50. And would you say these guys are fired up or what?
I'm telling you, they were asleep the first half, but they are definitely awake now.
Well, they had a wake-up call at the end of 3 periods, so I tell you what. And Norhview has got to settle down, Bobby. They have allowed Dothan to get back into this game. They had this game under control, but they allowed Dothan to get back into it. And that's something you don't want to do. You can't sit on a lead. And I think the guys got too comfortable with that lead. And Dothan started attacking. So what Northview's got to do, they got to come back out. Now they're in the position where they're going to have to attack.
Well, you know, I think Mitchell got a little bit tired. Coach took him out for about a minute before he came back in. He had missed 2 field goal attempts. He had missed 2 free throws, and I think he was just a little bit tired. And
probably so.
Got that the juices flowing again.
So we're down to 1:50. Dothan goes on top. They got their first lead since they led 4-2 at 3:11 left. They took a 43-42 lead.
Des Cole with the ball, gets it to White, and they get it across the timeline.
And these two teams will be playing again in a couple of weeks. Harris goes in and misses.
So Mobley gets it to McGee. Minute 24, 47-42.
Northview's got to get more aggressive defensively, Bobby, to try to force a turnover. And that time, McGee drove to the basket, and he's fouled by Mitchell.
That's Mitchell's second. Well, they say...
yeah, it's on Antonio Mitchell.
Okay.
At the line is number 15, Bernard McGee. He has 8 points. This is his first time at the line tonight.
McGee misses the first one.
And Bobby, what has happened, Northview has only scored 2 points in
this period.
7 minutes and 46 seconds.
McGee for the second free throw attempt. He gets that one. So it's a 6-point Dothan lead.
McGee with 9 points and Dothan with a 6-point lead.
White won't fall. Johnson gets the ball to number 14, Cruz. Cruz gets across. We're down to 51 seconds. Octavius Mobley.
Northview's going to have to foul or something because they're allowing Dothan to run too much time off the clock. You can't sit back and you're trailing by 6.
33 seconds left.
And they finally go for the foul after they let 20. Let's see, Dothan got it with 1:14 left and they're down to 30 seconds. They let a lot of time go off the clock before they committed a foul.
30.9 seconds left. What an amazing comeback this is.
It has been an amazing turnaround, Bobby. But I keep saying, I can't emphasize enough, this is what you expect when these two teams play.
It's up. It's good.
So McGee puts in his 10th point. He's put in 8 points in the second half. Only had 2 at halftime.
Makes them both.
2 big free throws from McGee, and it's a 8-point Dothan lead. They came into the period trailing by, and it's a big 3 coming from Marquez White, and it ain't over yet, Bobby. Down to a 5-point game. Wow.
Timeouts on the floor. 23.7 seconds.
Wow,
left.
it looked like it was going to be over, but I tell you what, that was a big 3-pointer coming from Marquez White.
Yeah, you're right.
Man, this game is, I tell you, this is one that make you old before your time, especially coaches.
Absolutely,
Bobby.
yeah. It definitely increases your gray hairs.
Yeah, I think I picked up a few more tonight. But it's a great effort by both teams. Northview is trailing by 5. They've only managed to put up 5 points in the period, where Dothan has come out and put up 24 points. So Northview's going to go trying to steal the inbounds pass. And Bobby, we talked about how much time they let run off the clock before they committed the foul. That time may come back to hunt them. And a steal by White. Puts it up and misses. Wow. White came up with a big steal. They just weren't able to capitalize off of it.
Marsh.
Boy, this crowd is going to erupt if Dothan holds on to this lead, Bobby.
So Mobley is 2 for 2 from the line, 8 points tonight.
Mobley has made, and all 8 points have come in the second half. He misses.
Wouldn't fall for him.
He's 2 of 3 from the line tonight.
Second free throw attempt's coming. It's up in the air. He makes it.
So Mobley hits 1 of 2. White goes for a 3, and it's in there! Marquez White
what a shot.
hits his second 3 in a row, and Bobby's down to a 3-point game. Unbelievable. With 6.5 seconds left. You thought the game was over just a minute ago.
Yeah.
A few seconds ago. But I tell you what, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What a show tonight for the two City of Dothan crosstown rivals who did not play well in the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic. Both teams are very flat. But what a show tonight.
Boy, this has been a show. It looks like one team has made the knockout punch, but the other team gets back up off the canvas, fights back, and they're in it. Look, you know, Dothan and I had a 6-point lead with 6.5 seconds left, and White hits a big three-pointer. He's hit 2 3-pointers in a row to get Norhview back into it.
All right, there comes for McGee. And a foul with 1.5 seconds left is Akins.
And Dothan's man is still down. I think he's going to be okay. That's number 21, Octavius Mobley, who's had an outstanding second half.
He has.
Boy, you can't say enough about either one of these teams, Bobby.
3 for 4 from the free throw line.
Hey, it's 3-point. He's got to make one of these because you look at White, the way he's shooting them.
He made it.
That was probably the biggest shot of the game there. Mobley, 10 points in the second half. He misses one, and Norhview gets a timeout, and it's a 4-point lead. Wow. And I tell you what, Northview's going to try to do. Dothan don't want to foul under any circumstances.
Good, man. How you?
Hey, Coach White, how are you? Yeah, Coach White stopping by there. See us?
As soon as this game is over, Mitt, I'm going to try to grab Coach Sumter and let you talk to him for a second.
Okay. Well, it's not over.
I know it's not over.
If Marquez White gets the ball, you know, he's hit 2 threes in a row, so anything can happen. We have 1 second left. 1 second. So Northview's got to get the ball in.
And shoot and hopefully a foul, and then it goes in.
White shoots it at the buzzer, and it's short. So Dothan comes from behind and wins it 52-48 after trailing by 14 going into the fourth period, Bobby. An amazing comeback. And the fans are just all over the place. I tell you, it's been a unbelievable finish for the Dothan Tigers. They came out and they kind of trailed the entire game. Northview led 12-7 at the end of one, 27-14 at halftime, and they took a 14-point lead into the fourth. But Dothan came out in the fourth period and they really attacked the basket. They really came forward and just really went after the Cougars. And they win it 52-48, but not without a couple of threats coming from number 1, Marquez White. He comes down and he hits a couple of big three-pointers to bring to get Northview back within 3 points. And it was just a real big win for the Dothan Tigers tonight. And I'm with Coach Sumter. Coach, that was a big win for you, huh?
Yes, I'm still shaking.
I know you are.
Man,
I know you are.
Hey, but that's what rivals all about. Records don't matter. Nothing don't matter. That was just 2 great efforts by 2 well-coached teams.
And that's the way we see it. And we've seen that this is your first time playing against the Cougars, huh?
Yes, sir.
We've seen this take place many times, and this is typical. This is typical. You know, and what did you say to the guys to get them to come out and put forth such a great effort in the fourth?
I just say work the game plan. The game plan is just figure that, hey, no just a lot of jump shots. Let the floor of the offense come to you. Now, Coach did a very good job with that combination defense for the first half. He did. So we had to go back and adjust to it. And I just asked them, did they want it? And they said, we want it. They said, don't worry, we got you. So our toughness, our defense, that just that's how we play.
You guys struggled in the first half. You only put up 7 points in the first period, 7 points in the second period, and you came out in the third. You did a little bit better, putting up 12 points. But Northview led 40-46, so y'all were able to slow them down in the fourth. They only were able to put up 8 points in the fourth, and you guys pulled it on.
Right, man. I know I have a small bunch, a very small bunch, but they play hard, man. And that's all I ask. With a win or loss, maximum effort, I'm satisfied. But when you do not execute the game plan and you want to take it on your own shoulders, I just told everybody it's a collective effort. It ain't no one person going to do this. So, man, I enjoyed it. It's kind of like when I was at Bullock County Barbican, the same atmosphere. So, yeah, I really appreciate it, though.
Okay, well, congratulations, Coach. Thanks for stopping by, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Okay, there you have it, Coach Sumter. He was really excited about what happened, and it was a great effort from his team, which looked like they were going to just be blown out here in their own gym. Bobby, we talked about earlier, we talked about how last year Dothan beat Norhview on their own home court, and Norhview beat Dothan on their home court. But Dothan High, it was an amazing fourth period.
It certainly was. I'm telling you, I'm just, Northview's only able to put up 6 points in
8 points. 8 points in the
you're 8 points in the final period, and Dothan just, gosh, they poured it on. They scored 26. Well, they actually scored more than that. 12. They scored.
Let's see, 26, 36.
20. They scored 26 points.
Yeah, it was a big fourth for them.
I'm telling you, 26.
And that equaled their point output total for the previous 3 quarters. They only had 26 points going into the fourth. So they came into the fourth and they put up 26 points in the fourth.
So let's kind of recap scoring here for Northview. Their leading scorer was Antonio Mitchell, who just had a phenomenal night. He pours in 20 points. The second leading scorer was Marquez White with those 2 threes, made it 12 points, followed by 5 points from Jalen Harris, 3 points from Miles Atkins, 3 points from Octavius Marsh, and Luther Grimsley finishes with 5 points. Over on the Dothan side of the ball, Devon Gooden had to sit on the bench a lot of this game because he got 3 fouls early. He finishes the night with 3, but those were key points in that in the second half. Adrian Mitchell with 3, Tim Cruz.
Adrian Kirkland.
I'm sorry, Adrian Kirkland. Timothy Cruz with 12, Bernard McGee with 11, Octavius Mobley 9 points, and 10 points, and all of those came in the second half.
And Mobley was, I think he was the turning point in this game in the second half for the Tigers. He gave them the spark that they needed, and so did McGee, and McGee had a big second half. So what happened is in the fourth quarter, the guys really stepped up.
Yep, Devontae Johnson finished the night with 13. He needs to work on his free throw shooting abilities, but it was all in all, it was definitely a team night for the Dothan High Tigers.
And I tell you what, you got to give your hats, you got to give Northview Cougars the props too, Bobby. They came out, they had a good game plan, and they executed it well through the first 3 quarters, but they were unable to finish it up in the fourth period, and Dothan was just able to do it. Dothan trailed by 17 points at 1 point in the game, but like I said, this is a typical classic Dothan-Northview matchup.
Well, they're going to do it one more time over the next few weeks, and we'll be there at Northview for that game here on the Scenic Sports Network. Any final comments?
No, we're looking forward to the next meeting between these teams.
Absolutely, man. You can't ask for a better one than that tonight. So that's going to wrap it up for us here at the Dothan High School Gymnasium tonight. For our videographer tonight, who did some pretty good pictures throughout this ball game, because it was definitely a lot of fast break here and there. And Brian Nyman, thank you for that. And Mitt, thanks for your work. And Bobby Price saying we'll see you again soon on the Local Origination Channel.